So, continuing on the topic of use no force, alignment with the energetic body, but now in the quality of moving energy, of sinking. Yeah. Now, sinking essentially is the movement downward through the body, which potentiates deep relaxation. So, in pretty much most internal kung fu's practices, there's a sinkingness of energy, or they'll say tum, or often you hear sink the chi, which is sinking energy, right? So it's like an energetic shower that washes down through your body. Another way to conceptualize it is the downward effect of gravity itself. You know, you jump up, you come down. So there's a natural downwardness on the planet Earth, so to speak. There's a natural downwardness and a releasingness and a physical and energetic letting go in that direction, right? So that's essentially what it is. Now, it's the movement of energy, and that can be potentiated by intention and sensing. So you can sense your space, and then with your intention, you can start to drop and sink through your space. Literally like you're standing in a gentle waterfall, or you're just in the shower, which is, pro tip. Well, not even a pro tip, just a tip, really. People like to utilize when they're showering as a way to experience that. So you just stand in the shower and get that kind of nice downward, soft, relaxing sensation of sinkingness. Now, the sinking, once again, is linked to the forceless quality we're looking to achieve, the power that we're looking to achieve. And that's important because in order to maintain a general level of releaseness, or so that potentiating the actual relaxed muscles, the sinking becomes a really important part of that. Meaning, for example, if I consciously go the other way and I lift my body up and make it tight, so I'm tightening my body on purpose and lifting it up as I go to move, right? So make yourself more solid. Yeah? As I go to move, right, you'll see that it actually kicks back on me. Whereas if I can just start to sink down through and I let everything drop down, that now as I go to move, it's going to be much easier for me to manifest power because A, the body's not catching tension which bounces back on it, B, my joints are free and liberated to move, and C, they stay that way in a soft, relaxed, spontaneous condition so that the actual body can move and mold to the environment. Whereas if I'm tense and lifted up, it's kind of stuck. Whereas if I'm soft and released, it's easy to move, but the arm can move according to what type of pressures it meets. So you create this soft, relaxed, spontaneous, mobile structural system that can actually give off power as opposed to just force on force. So the sinking energy is super important to maintain that deep relaxation of the physical body through the intention of the mind and the energy work. So we address it from the mental side. We don't think relaxed muscles. We think sink, like a flow of energy washing down through our space to potentiate that relaxation. So not only is the sinking chi or the moving energy or sinking energy a downward thing, it's any direction. So essentially moving energy facilitates motion. So for example, you have the intention to walk towards the toilet or walk towards the door, right? Straight away the actual moving energy, or what the Cypriots would call kinetic ether, starts to go that direction. You can try it even right now. So wherever you're sitting or standing or watching this, right? Think about walking out the door or think about walking in a certain direction, right? And notice and sense your body as you think about going in that direction. And you'll notice a pull in that direction. You're already giving the intention of that directionality in that the place you're going to, whether it's the toilet or the door or left or right, right? So your intention leads that movement of energy. Your intention is sinking and releasing as a standard kind of process for internal kung fu. But also as you progress through the system, you use it for focusing forward as well, or even rotation or spiraling, or there's more to it. So movement of energy initially is sinking. Reasoning for that, at least in my approach, and probably in a lot of the approaches, is so that you focus more on letting go of tension and having your body in a relaxed condition via sinking, as opposed to if you start off your practitioners, if they haven't got much internal skill or understanding as yet, and they think about focusing forward, they may not have enough of a connection or an alignment or a sense of control, for lack of a better word, of the actual moving energy. So they'll start actually just pushing forward, as opposed to everything being released and let go, and you're actually moving forward. So you're like sinking forward as opposed to pushing forward. So that's why it's better initially to just let everything from the moving energy perspective be downward. That'll ensure you don't use excessive levels of force or tension when using that mechanic of the energy body, the movement of energy. Okay, so that's a little information and background on the sinking of energy. Any questions, you know where to put them. If you haven't joined up in the community yet, make sure you do, because we've got a lot of fun stuff going on there. We've got the step-by-step curriculum. We've got this state training course and all the lessons. You've got questions and answers in the community. We've got events. We've got competitions running. Pretty much we're going to be running them each month now, we've decided. We'll be giving away wooden dummies and butterfly swords, long poles, and a few other exciting surprises. So get yourself in there. It's loads of fun, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.